Welcome to Doughboys Double. I'm Nick Weiger along with the Spoon Man, Mike Mitchell. Mitch.
Wags.
Fun in the sun.
You know what he's referring to. I came in today and there was one button unbuttoned more than I had thought. I don't ever do this. But that's the first comment. What if this was a look I was trying to do?
I think it's a good look for you.
And so I buttoned it up angrily.
Mitch came in singing "Vamos a la playa." Oh. He had two Coronas. He was with Snoop Dogg.
I think
the guy wants to go to the beach.
I think it now looks good.
I think it looks good. People are
I've
gonna
now
love
changed my mind on it. It was an accident. I never want to show more of my body.
Yeah.
But you know what? Once you made fun of me, I buttoned up, and then after that, I said I'm gonna take it back down. I'm doing it.
So for audio listeners, Mitch and I are both wearing kind of, like very Hawaiian shirts. Mitch's has tiki drinks on it, and he's got it unbuttoned like an extra button. You can see a little bit of chest fuzz.
Yeah. Well, also shaved because I was doing an indie movie, Mark Finney's movie.
Oh, you shaved for the indie movie.
At one point in the movie, I did a stress test.
Uh-huh.
I did like a real stress test.
It's like a Scientology movie.
Are you clear?
I did a real stress test. My blood pressure was 120/80, which I think is good.
I think that's right on the cusp of being normal.
Yeah, I think
sounds good.
I think that used to be the normal, and then I think now it is considered not as normal. I'm looking it up right now. And then I did a stress test, which I was doing scenes on the on a treadmill. You've never done a stress test, I'm guessing. But
No.
From what I was told, my stress test came back good. There's no issues.
Well, it's for the movie. It's like a scene
Yeah,
in the
it's a
movie.
scene in
Oh,
the
okay,
movie.
okay, yeah.
And then each time there were 4 levels of it. We did 4 takes of it, but each time it was like the next stress test. There's 5 levels, but on like the 4th one, I was like out of breath.
On the 3rd one, they tell you who Zeno really is.
120/80 is considered normal or healthy blood pressure.
Hey, all right.
I think it is now like whatever 110/80 or 70 or I don't know what the fucking numbers mean. But Wags, that's why it's shaved down a little bit. That's and I want to show it off. I guess that's
It looks
what it
great.
is.
You look great.
Fuck off.
Our guest today from Scott Hasn't Seen, Shaun Diston. Hi, Shaun.
Look, guys, I am so excited to be here. I'm here on what is Mitch's sexiest day. Chest shave.
Might as well be.
Shirt open.
I don't know if I've had a sexier day.
I feel like going on the walks you've been going on has to have like an immediate effect on your stress level as far as like a stress test.
Yeah, I think that probably has helped a little bit. And you know what? Going to be a lot more walking in the next few months.
Uh-oh.
Yes, as we're recording this, and you can tell by the timing of the release, the SAG-AFTRA strike officially is underway.
Well, officially at midnight tonight, we're on strike,
Yeah.
I believe.
But the contract has expired and the strike is about to begin. We're recording this on a Thursday. This is coming out on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a picket line walking. I mean, you're going to see a bunch of hot actors and Mitch out there. Shirts open.
Including me in the hot actors.
I said and Mitch.
Okay, all right.
Well, it includes Mitch, of course. But yeah, it's a weird day, but an exciting day. We watched this speech by the nanny herself.
Yeah.
And she's gotten into a bit of controversy like in the last few months. But the speech was fucking good.
The speech was good. After the speech today, I texted them and I said, cut that joke I made about Fran Drescher in the last episode.
But now everyone's going to know there is a joke. And their imagination is going to make it even more like terrible. They're going to think, what did Mitch say about Fran that they had to cut it?
That's, look.
It was innocuous.
It was about her trip to Italy.
Yes,
but
yeah.
now we're going to cut this too. It's fine. She did a great, I'm going to give her props. She did a great job today.
Did you say something like, oh, going to Italy as a nanny? What are you, an au pair?
I wish it was that
fucking
good.
Brutal. It's fucking coming for Fran. But her speech was good, and I'm fired up. Like as a member of both unions, I feel
Yeah.
fired up.
It's on, Wags. What
It's
what that
on.
means for the show? I don't know. This is the first time we're talking about it, but
Well, yeah. Okay, so we have some episodes we've banked that are going to be coming out in coming weeks. We're going to talk about this probably in the future. But specifically for today, we were originally going to do a pilot program for Andor.
We're going to talk about Andor.
And then the strike rules came out, and they're pretty prohibitive in terms of talking about like doing any sort of promotion of content, past or future. And I maybe
we had to pivot, folks.
We had to.
I think we pivoted. I think probably more so that we're worried about violating the spirit of the agreement than the actual letter of it.
We had to pivot from, and I'll let listeners use their imagination. We had to pivot first from a clown draft.
Yeah, there was going to be a clown draft, and which I had started doing my research. There was Wikipedia's being opened, but then we had to pivot from that for various reasons, and now. I feel like with the Andor thing, it's like hard to say if we were breaking any rules, but in the spirit of it, just felt like we're promoting something that Disney is currently making money on and campaigning to get Emmys for. So we didn't want to do it. What we were going to do is the Mitch Watch Andor challenge, where we make Mitch watch as much as he can in 48 hours, I think.
It was 2 episodes, folks.
Hey, that's not bad.
So he got, in 48 hours, he watched 2 episodes. And since I saw Mitch at an event, I said, let's do this pod. And then I went home and I did watch the entire series again.
I didn't do a good job.
But do I feel bad about that now? Because I'm like, fuck. And then Iger came out with that fucking comment.
Here's my take. Iger out. Weiger in.
You've said this before.
I've been seeing a groundswell of people saying Iger out, Weiger in.
What bullshit did that motherfucker say?
Oh, he said something like that the actors and writers are being unreasonable.
A former bomber said that shit? A former Ithaca bomber?
He's an he's a grad. Wait,
what the hell?
You said a former bomber. I was like, what?
I was like, wait a minute. What do I not know? What documentary do I need to watch?
That was in the Weather Underground.
A former Ithaca bomber. I went to Ithaca College.
Yeah,
Alex, said this bullshit.
Wow,
that is some. I'm pissed, and I'm
gonna throw him in Lake Cayuga.
Sounds like it could be in Star Wars.
Hey, lay down. I'm gonna roll the texture ball over you. How's that?
Get him. People at Ithaca must be going crazy right now. Huh?
A lot of rumors that if you graduate a virgin, the texture ball cracks. Not true. Just want to let everyone
graduate a virgin.
Texture ball will crack. Not true. Just want to let everyone know. Not true.
So you know for sure.
Yeah, I know for sure.
Okay.
No one worry about it. That's all I'm trying to say. If you were like me and worrying about it, don't worry about it.
That's really good, Mitch. I'm glad that no one has to worry about that. One of the main reasons I'm upset is because I also was planning on bringing in some Jamaican sodas, which we're going to drink some,
which is great,
later. And I was really excited because I wanted to do a bunch of reggae Star Wars parodies. And I spent all night working on it, and now I feel like I can't do it.
Oh.
They were good.
Can you give us a taste?
Yeah, can you give us like a what do we have to do here? Do we have to bleep this?
I'll give you a taste. Here we go. Oh, Palpatine done tricked Dad. That's the first line. Oh, Palpatine done tricked Dad with Order 66. Now cut 2 decades later. I'm fighting at the Sarlacc pit. My force was made strong by the guy who was small and green. Now we have to fight a revolution, so I'm back on Tatooine.
This is great.
Won't you help me sing these songs from Yavin? 'Cause all I ever had, rebellion song.
Oh, that's really good.
I think we should sing this on the picket line.
These motherfuckers, they blew it.
This is fantastic.
You know what I was gonna do? We're jizzing. I wanna jizz it with you. And we can't do it.
We can't do it.
This is what they're taking from you.
And then so we did the double pivot, and we said, Nick and I said sips and dips. And then we didn't tell Shaun before, and then we said, we're gonna try some Ketchustard.
Let's do it.
And Shaun was like, no. He
didn't want to try it.
Here's the thing. Look, we've talked about this on the show before. You asked me to come on Suboptimal. I said I don't fuck with subs.
That's right. I have the quote here.
I think you recently asked me to do what was the other thing?
We asked you to do we had a bowl tournament.
And I said I don't fuck with bowls.
That's right. Yes. So twice in a row, you have declined an invite to be a main episode guest on the Tournament of Champions.
On beloved episodes, I said I don't want to ruin the tournament because I might eat a bowl, but like my taste in bowls is bad.
But I think that's good energy for Munch Madness.
Okay.
I think,
I'll keep that in mind.
Next year, if you're not into the theme, whatever it is,
just do it.
I think just commit to it.
Okay.
We'll gladly have you
And
on.
I'll say this. Today, what are we trying?
Well, today, I was going to say today is the most understandable when I was like, you want to try Ketchustard?
Okay, so ketchup, mustard, the mix. I like ketchup. I don't like mustard, but I'll try it. Who cares?
Did you shake well, Mitch? That's probably a shake well situation.
Yeah, let's shake well.
And then also pass me that note because he sent in a very nice note.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I do want to try it, and I don't want to shit on it because it is from
read the note.
a listener.
Okay.
It doesn't even say shake well on this, you fucking dumbass.
Well, that's why I said check if it's a shake well situation. Hey, Spoonman and Burger Boy and Emma and Amelia. I love the podcast, and recently someone wrote in on the feedback asking about your favorite condiment combos if you were restricted to a handful of base condiments. There were some interesting ones that came out of it, but I don't believe that ketchup happened to be on the menu, so I wanted to share a mixed-up condiment that I came up with that happens to include it. I've been combining ketchup and mustard for most of my life and finally decided to bottle it and bring it to the people.
I love it.
I'd love to hear what you think about it. It's a great substitute on anything you would consider putting ketchup on: burgers, hot dogs, fries, tater tots, onion rings, etc. Anywho, thanks for all the laughs and keep up the incredibly important work that you all do.
Wow.
All the best, Dustin Bowen.
Dustin,
he has
great
a Ketchustard Gmail, which I don't know if I can. I assume I can share this, but we'll check and we'll bleep it if we need to. Ketchustard@gmail.com if you want more info on the brand.
He's a Ketchustard guy.
He's a Ketchustard guy.
So is this available for sale? Like this, it seems bottled.
Yeah, I think this is. You can order this or
got nutritional facts on it.
Yeah, no, I think it's legit.
I don't generally fuck with mustard, but I will try it just in the spirit of the double. I will, in solidarity, eat whatever the fuck this is that Mitch is currently eating.
We've got some fries from Shake Shack.
I'm speechless.
Mitch was doing, I gotta say, so from my observation, Mitch was dipping one fry at a time, and now there's two fries. And I feel like if we let it go, there will be more fries in hand. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Here we go.
Look, I get you, and it's funny, like you were like, I don't really want to do that, and I was like, we're doing it. I forced this on Shaun. I gotta tell you.
Okay.
I gotta tell you.
Huh.
Wow.
I kind of think it's.
Hold on.
I kind of think it's pretty amazing.
Wait a minute, Dustin. What the fuck did you do? I don't like mustard. I think honey mustard is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The sweetness of the ketchup does make it like a honey mustard sort of variant, I feel like.
Yes, yeah.
And the tomatoiness of the ketchup is pretty good. While I don't fuck with mustard, I think I fuck with Ketchustard or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think this is damn good. Wow. I am just like whatever iterating he did to figure out the exact correct golden ratio of ketchup to mustard. I'm kind of landed on it.
And the color is actually another interesting part of it.
It's not off-putting.
It's not an off-putting color, but it is a color where, like, if a bunch of dips are out, I'd be like, "What's that one?"
We were pro Cranch when we had Cranch on the podcast.
That I wouldn't have tried.
Of course, our buddy Griffin Newman, the king of Cranch. But that one is one where you eat with your eyes first. That does not look super appealing.
No.
It's kind of an unsettling pink hue. This has a nice color to it.
I gotta say,
I had to start my own because Wagner fucking took the whole plate.
Oh, here, have it back.
No, fuck you.
Okay, so here's some stuff I want to say looking at the bottle right now. There are not a lot of ingredients in this, and the ingredients are just stuff like tomato puree, distilled vinegar, salt, onion, mustard seed, turmeric, paprika.
Do you want to try this?
Sure, yeah.
There's no like weird ingredient in it, and then also just as far as the food information, it seems like it's a pretty low fat, low cholesterol. I mean, look at this, Nick. What do you think? It says 0% fat.
Yeah, it's got it's got a little bit of sugars as you might expect from
really
making
good.
ketchup with it, but
Casey, you like
Casey
it?
so agrees.
it's pretty good.
I gotta say, kind of like Starry, this shit hits different.
Yeah, there's some added turmeric and paprika that's maybe doing some work on top of the standard tomato puree and mustard seed.
I'm maybe adding a little color too. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Is turmeric not in
Ketchustard.com.
mustard or no?
What's that?
Is turmeric? Oh, you should say that again.
Turmeric. Turmeric?
No. Say that. Say the website.
Ketchustard.com. Portmanteau of ketchup and mustard.
Wow.
Just lose the P
I mean,
and the M.
it's fucking good.
It's really good.
Now, we had this discussion last night when this arrived, and we were at the studio. Is this the best portmanteau of ketchup and mustard?
The conversation was no, it's not.
Yeah.
You think Must Up is better? Like what is
Must
better?
Up is pretty good.
Ketchustard.
Must Up is kind of good.
Must Up.
Must Up is kind of good.
Kind of good.
It's not good. Ketchustard is barely good. I think Ketchustard is the only one where I'll know what's in it.
That's a good point.
I fucking love this.
Yeah, that's
Ketchup?
delightful.
Metchup?
I like that.
Ketchup is pretty good.
Sounds like my name almost. I like it. I look.
Wow.
We forced you to do this, but I genuinely like this.
That's good.
Yeah, and I think if like a burger place or somewhere like had this as one of their little offerings, I think it'd be pretty popular.
Can we go back to your to Rebellion song for a second?
Yeah, let's go back.
I was impressed that you had it all committed to memory because, like, when I write a parody song, I still like am buried in the lyrics. Like, did you just like
No,
does it just stick in your brain?
This is how upset I am we can't do it.
Yeah.
I was working on it last night.
Yeah.
Sang it a few times, switched it up. I mean, I just had it committed to memory.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna do stuff like Exegol. That's where Palpatine is. And now I can't do it.
They took it from
I'm
us.
pissed. Oh, I'm pissed.
Exegol, isn't it? Millions of troopers. Isn't that a part of the song?
But they wanna fight. I don't know how the song goes. I did write that one fully out.
I got one.
Here we go.
I shot the Greedo.
Listen, if you don't think
But I didn't pull the trigger first.
if you don't think Mitch, if you don't think I wrote those exact lines, I shot the Greedo. I can show you my notes out. I went through every Bob Marley song. No Leia, no cry.
Yeah, I think you got to land on I shot the Greedo because you could, if you wanted to do, like you could do like I shot on Scarif. But that's a little
It's just
clunky.
not- it's
doesn't
not
doesn't
good.
work as well.
Wait,
yeah.
but are they on scare? Oh, they are. I thought they were on Tatooine.
No,
No,
they're on
that's-
set. But
yeah,
the
this is-
only other you shot
Oh.
someone thing is kind of from Scarif.
Got
and
it, got it,
Scarif
got it.
sounds like sheriff.
Yeah, I shot. I don't remember.
It's not. It doesn't work.
But I shot the Greedo. Come on, that's good.
It is good.
And it makes me think now
It
that
would have
I'm
been a good episode.
now
We
that-
fucked up.
now that I'm not able to like work in the industry that I'd like, maybe I am writing a Bob Marley Star Wars jukebox musical.
Can Weiger and I get in on this?
Yeah, maybe instead of a Christmas special that tears the family apart, we record a Bob Marley Star Wars musical extravaganza.
I like that a lot.
Are you aware of the Bob Marley chain restaurant at all?
No.
There's like, so I think that someone has licensed his, his image and life rights, and there's a Bob Marley restaurant. There's one at the Montego Bay Airport, but I think there's another one that's opening up in Orlando, and it's
Interesting.
called Bob Marley: A Tribute to Freedom. But it's basically it's at Universal Orlando,
Oh, interesting.
and it's basically like just a Hard Rock hotel, Hard Rock Cafe,
Just
but
with a
for
bunch of
Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't hate it. I think Jamaican people are interesting because growing up, I don't think Jamaican people really care about appropriation. Like, I think only because like reggae
Those songs then.
I just think reggae has been appropriated so much that
Sure.
it just feels like there's no like, what are we standing up? Like, so anyone who just mentions Jamaica, I think Jamaican people like I kind of think some Jamaican people like Chet Hanks. Just because he was talking like he says he's the Jamaican baby mama or whatever. Like, so, I don't hate a Bob Marley restaurant. I will say the Bob Marley movie. Have you seen the trailer for the Bob
I did
Marley
see the
movie?
trailer.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the trailer
It's
yet.
really interesting. The guy's doing a decent impression, but I think the problem with making any movie about Jamaica is that you have to put Jamaican accents in it. And like, with Cool Runnings, like you can see it being a huge disaster. And I'm worried about the Bob Marley movie. Like none of the actors are Jamaican, so I'm like kind of interested to see what they do.
Jar Jar, the hit against Jar Jar that he was basically a Jamaican caricature, right?
Kind of doing a little bit of an accent.
Yeah.
But do I like Jar Jar? Yeah.
I like Jar Jar too.
I like Jar Jar.
You know what? Ahmad Best, I think I said his name correctly. He posted on Instagram today a Darth Jar Jar.
The theory is true?
He was like, the theory, and then he was like saying and then he's like, the strike's on. He was like gonna say what it was. And then he said like, the strike is happening. It was good. It was good.
I love that guy. I feel like I like that he got a little vindication or a little sort of got his flowers this year.
Anakin is next. I know that he had the little Anakin, Jake
that
Lloyd.
He's just been completely out of the spotlight. I think he's just done with the
I hope
life.
he maybe just doesn't come back and just lives his damn life.
Here's my thought. I'm gonna give Anya picked these fries up from. I'm gonna go give them to the rest of the Headgum staff.
Okay,
because I feel like that's a nice move, and I don't want to eat any more of them.
That's a good idea.
While we're doing this, I've got the menu open for Bob Marley: A Tribute to Freedom, the restaurant. So as you might expect, they have incorporated his catalog.
I'm just eating one more. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you didn't have to tell us. Okay,
I'm eating two more.
That's too much.
You want to bring the Ketchustard out to him too, in case anyone wants any? Okay, there you go.
You get the open bottle of ketchup custard out of the tiny room where we're recording a podcast.
They have used his catalog to describe menu items.
Do they have something called No Woman, No Fries?
No, unfortunately, it's not that clever. They have used No Woman, No Cry.
Oh, no.
Do you want to hear?
But what is it?
It's No Woman, No Cry jerk chicken salad.
That's funnier. Jerk chicken. Is it because like, don't cry, like this chicken salad is so good? or because like jerk is really spicy. So are they saying like No Woman, No Cry, you're not gonna cry because of how spicy? I think you'd say yes, woman, yes, cry. Jerk. That's really crazy. Wow.
They also have Buffalo Soldier jerk wings. Okay. Also another low effort entry. Here's one. Get up, stand up, mango wings.
He just put a name of a song. Turn the lights down low, jalapeno poppers. Oh shit, those were bad.
And then by the back end of the menu, they just gave up. It's just curry shrimp. There's no theming at all. Grilled mahi mahi.
I had heard. Was it No Woman, No Cry? Jerk chicken was what it was.
Jerk chicken salad.
Yes,
jerk chicken salad. That was good. We should review it.
I would totally review this if we were ever in Orlando or if it comes to Universal out here.
I shouldn't have given the fries away. I want them already.
And I know we're not talking about Star Wars, but I did also have 3 little porgs on my doorstep. I thought 3 little porgs would have been good.
That would have been good. We can't do it now.
We can't do it.
We can't do it now.
We can't do it.
We can't do it.
Sorry, folks.
Fucking Iger. Blame Iger.
Blame Iger.
Fucking bomber.
Iger out, Weiger in.
Thank you.
But I did, so I brought these like Jamaican snacks.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys have tried any of them before, but I can grab them here. They're from a bottling company, like soda company that my aunt used to work for in Jamaica.
Wow. Because you've got some chips here, and then you've also got a bunch of sodas. And it's possible I've tried some of these. If I had, it would have been in the context of the World of Coca-Cola store, where a lot of those are imported. There's a lot of sodas from the Caribbean and from around the world that are imported by the Coca-Cola company, and they have them available there for tasting. But I'm not sure if I remember any of those.
I think these are owned by Pepsi, actually.
Oh, okay.
I think Pepsi might have bought like
this is fantastic.
This one company. But I'll go through them. So the first one I want to try is it's this soda I used to drink when I was young, and I think it's like similar to Inca Kola, but it's called Cola Champagne.
Okay, so I have had Inca Cola. So
yes, you've had
familiar.
Inca Cola. Yeah. It's like a variant of that. Do you want to open this, Mitch?
Sure thing.
It's like a variant of that, and it's like golden in color, and the only way I can describe it is like it's a little bubble gummy. And mind you, I think
that.
all of these could be incredibly too sweet, and like obviously if they're a stank, like they're not like my childhood memory or saying is bad. So these definitely could be bad, but this one I remember being just like an interesting flavor. Thanks, where buddy. I don't know if we have anything like it in our market. I wonder what you guys think.
Very excited to try this.
By the way, I feel a disaster oncoming.
You do.
You have another cup there that has the Ketchustard in it. Don't go drinking the Ketchustard by mistake.
Wait, you think he's going to do that by mistake?
Dude, that won't happen.
That was the plan.
You're worried about, in an episode where we try different drinks, you're worried about me?
Yeah, I might have created Headgum like Armageddon today.
I just want to say that last night when we were leaving, you spilled salsa on your backpack.
I did.
Hey, what are you going to do? The guy spills shit. It's fine.
We were cleaning up in the kitchen in the break room, and he decided to take a giant thing of salsa with no lid on it. His hands just started to shake.
Yeah.
Like a fucking leaf on the tree on the fucking giant breeze. It was fucking terrifying.
It was full to the brim too. It was like, it could not have been more full of salsa.
And he grabbed it like this, like a claw in the machines that grab stuffed animals.
Yeah.
When you're at home, does Natalie basically say like, don't touch anything with liquid in it. I'll deal with it. I'll pour your water. Like, what must it be like with like people's electronics around at home and stuff?
Man, it's a scene. I try my best to just try to keep, the coasters away from anything that could be ruined. So if there's a spill, it's just like onto like fabric or a hard surface.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try. Give it a smell first because the smell is interesting.
It's a soft drink, no tea. I like that. And this cat is really cool. I'm not sure we can see him on camera.
I like that cat a lot.
That was like the D&G sort of cat mascot that they used to have, yeah.
Serving size 1 bottle, 88% of your daily sugar intake.
Yeah, these things are going to be super sugary because like...
It's so much like gum.
It is so bubblegummy.
Which I normally don't like as a flavor, but this is working for me.
It's also got like a little bit of citrus in there and a little bit of vanilla in there.
Yeah, I can definitely taste the vanilla. And it's like lightly carbonated.
It's not super carbonated. Maybe that's the only hit I have against it, but it's I like it.
I think it's fun.
I'm trying to remember if I've had like I feel like in these bottles like this, they're kind of carbonated, but in Jamaica, you can get them in like a 2-liter bottle, and those feel like more carbonated for whatever reason.
You know what? I said this the other day. Everyone likes the glass bottle Cokes. I don't like them as much because they're not as carbonated. Give me the can.
You're a can guy.
Give me the can. Give me the can with the full sugar. That doesn't really exist, but give it to me.
I mean, I guess I've seen Mexican Coke in a can, like a small can, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, they usually don't have them in the States all that often, though.
In Jamaica, my aunt worked at this company, and we would get crates of soda delivered, like milk, like the milkman thing. So I had so much, like this right now I'm feeling so insane because this was the amount of sugar I was having like 3 or 4 of these a day.
Wow.
And
damn.
I was like a really hyperactive kid, and now it kind of makes a lot of sense. Like some of this shit is so fucking sugary.
I went to Jamaica for Y2K. I was there for Y2K.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
For a family trip, we went to Jamaica. I got a sticker that said "Jamaican me crazy," which I thought was very funny.
That is a lot of fun.
I put it in my locker, and then we were there. We were there the night that it turned 2000. It was like it was like I wonder what will happen. There was like that slight thing
everyone
of
was a little freaked out.
Yeah, but nothing happened, and it was a lovely time. I loved it quite a bit.
How would Yoda say "Jamaica me crazy"? Me crazy, Jamaica me. Me crazy, Jamaica me. God, it's
because it's Jamaican me. Yeah, Jamaican me is one word.
Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican me. So crazy Jamaican me.
Crazy Jamaican me. I think it would be it.
Damn. At least we can do the merch. Speaking of merch, I didn't wear my 5 Forks hat. Great merch, guys.
Oh, God bless you.
This is
Kinship
some good
goods.
merch.
Thank you so much
fast
for doing,
food things
for getting
about Jamaica that I remember. Yeah. One, we got McDonald's, and I got a Royale with cheese, which I thought was very fun. And 2, the KFC had just opened, and it was like this crazy thing of like this new fast food place had opened, and like there were like it was like mobbed. It was like cool to see of like this thing that we took for granted. I think at that point I probably thought KFC was bad.
KFC in Jamaica is different, and it is still really popular. If I'm correct, like I guess I haven't been in a while, but last time I went, like it's super popular. And I remember when it opened, and it was like, yeah, the lines at KFC, and I was like, KFC, doesn't it suck? And then I had it in Jamaica, and it was great.
Was it really?
Yeah,
it was in Montego Bay.
Montego Bay,
and it was by. I went to a Carlos and Charlie's there. That's where I'd spend a lot of my nights at Carlos and Charlie's. I was 17 or 16 or something.
I heard that KFC is one that I notoriously is a lot better outside of the U.S.
Yeah,
like Japanese and Chinese KFC. It's super popular in China. We're having Ting sparkling grapefruit.
Yes.
Now I love a grapefruit soda.
This is an interesting one, and you know what's funny? I'm having it, and I'm like, wow, this one's pretty low carbonation too.
Shaun, when's the last time you went to Jamaica?
I think the last time I went was like for a funeral, maybe in like 2009, maybe 2010. I mean, it's been a while.
We've talked about doing Doughboys live in Jamaica.
I mean, I think it would be great. I mean, when I was coming up, like people like Crisscross and stuff would go to Jamaica, and then they would notoriously be like basically attacked off stage. Like they'd throw bottles at them, and it would be really like,
so things should go great for the Doughboys
and
podcast.
I do think many artists that have gone to Jamaica have been like assaulted by the crowd. So yeah, maybe you guys should do it. This soda's called Ting, and it's like it's funny because Ting came out, and I think it was a play on Tang or something. But Ting is also how you say thing.
Oh, I like that. I like the name a lot. Ting. The sound, Wags.
It's interesting. I wonder.
It's almost is it what is it?
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah.
This isn't as grapefruity as I want it to be. Ting. I'll be honest. I think it's like too sweet.
Ting.
Ting.
Ting. Oh, my tea's ready.
What do you think, Nick?
Hold on a second. Your tea is ready?
Yeah,
wouldn't that be more like...
He boils water.
Yeah,
and then sets an alarm.
It's a little timer.
And he's like, "Oh, my tea's ready."
This is a nice light.
It's a light grapefruit.
This is a light grapefruit. I think this would be. It's a little squirt-ish.
Yeah, it's kind of like squirt.
I think I would like this with this make a good cocktail mixer.
I think that's now that I'm drinking it, I'm like, I do think there's a lot of like Ting-based cocktail stuff happening in Jamaica. Maybe like rum or I don't know. We don't do tequila that much because it could be like a Paloma or something.
Yeah, it is my favorite booze.
Love Paloma. Love a Paloma.
Yeah.
A little bitter taste in there too. Like maybe you could make maybe like a good. I don't know if you would want to put like an Aperol or something in here that would make it more bitter. But there is a little bitter note to it. Wise.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think this one's bad.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's as good as the bubblegum one, which was also very interesting tasting, but I don't. I
think because I've had Squirt, I'm like, I just want it to be kind of more like Squirt.
I like Squirt better. Again, I wish it had more effervescence. This is like lightly carbonated. Yeah. I do like it more though than the cola, the Kola cola.
Yeah,
cola just because I like grapefruit sodas so much. I think this is a good execution of it. Bless you.
Allergic.
Oh, interesting. You're allergic to Ting?
I think, yeah. Ting.
Ting.
This, by the way, my Papagino's bottle opener helping us out here, Wags.
Wow, it's really good because it's from Boston.
Support Papagino's, D'Angelo's, Bertucci's. They're all going down, sadly. Friendly's.
Friendly's going down.
They're all in a bad spot.
They're being bought. Robert Earl is buying them, the fucking Planet Hollywood guy. And he's buying up these chains, and then he's turning them into effectively like industrial kitchens for his ghost kitchen concept.
Yeah,
because he does all the celebrity ghost kitchens like Mariah Carey's Cookies and Tyga Bites and Mr. Beast Burger. You know, that's his like main thing now. I don't think those are gonna last. I think people have gotten like exhausted by the celebrity.
No, Mr. Beast Burger went down.
I think what will happen more is just like McDonald's doing like their celebrity meals.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yes.
Okay, so this one we're drinking. I don't think I remember liking this one, but this is one that my dad used to drink. Ginger beer. I guess we've had ginger beer before, but this is like the Jamaican kind of formulation of it.
Now, is this the same brand as the cola one? Okay, because it looks like the same little cat here. Cool
It is
cat.
the same brand, and Ting was owned by this same brand, but they sold it to Pepsi at some point.
It's got a strong ginger beer smell.
Oh, this is like. I remember this being like unbearably strong, and I didn't like it.
As far as sugars go, 112% of your daily
Wow.
sugar in one bottle.
They don't skimp on the sugar in Jamaica, I must say. Oh, this one needs this one has no carbonation at all.
It was fizzing when I poured it into my cup.
Now it's just totally flat. Wow.
I don't mind it because I kind of like how gingery it is.
I think that
it's got a good ginger. It's got good ginger.
I love the taste of the ginger, but God, it's flat. Maybe these are like import. I got these at like a Jamaican supermarket in Crenshaw, like next to God, what is it called? Gorilla RX, the black-owned weed store. Great weed spot. But I got them from there, and maybe these are like imported from Jamaica, and maybe are like staying on the shelf for a really long time because these all feel kind of flat.
Do they seem flatter to you than?
I felt like the cola champagne was like what I remember, but this one feels flatter than what I remember.
Is it so like it's more like the earth than like?
Yeah, I think it's like
a bubble is kind of, more of a round spherical
it's
thing.
It's definitely not like a basketball. It's more like the earth, like really flat.
Yeah.
And so I just think like, if anything, yeah, we got to get Kyrie on the pod. If anything, if you like follow it to the edge, like the ginger beer will just fall off the side into the ocean. Oh, no. Yeah.
Do you know what this reminded me of? The ginger beer reminded me of Red Stripe, which it wasn't when I went to Jamaica. It hadn't been like popularized in the States as much.
Do you know why Red Stripe became popular in the U.S.?
I have an answer for you.
Was it
Hooray Beer?
No, was it Pelican Brief?
Yes, it was a branded. It's not the fucking. That's not because you're wrong.
But no, Hooray Beer is great.
Hooray Beer is great.
Hooray Beer is like got pretty popular.
It was like one of the first like branded integrations into a Hollywood movie.
And it's like Tom Cruise drinking.
Yeah, he has it. I think it's maybe The Firm. I can't remember whatever
one
movie
of those.
one of those Tom
movies,
Cruise legal thrillers. Yeah. And he's drinking a Red Stripe, and that was enough. It was like the Pinot Noir thing in Sideways. It completely elevated. A varietal brand.
And Red Stripe is the most popular D&G creation. Like it is the same company as Cola Champagne and
oh wow.
But I think they might have also gotten bought out by Heineken or something. But yeah, Red Stripe was like you'd go to Jamaica and I will say like when I started drinking beer and smoking weed, like having Red Stripe and weed together is like Emma, I don't know if you've done that, but it's the best combination of alcohol.
Emma's nodding
and weed.
so vigorously.
It's the best combination of alcohol and weed there is.
Yeah.
So
I've done that even back in Jamaica. I did. I get myself a Red Stripe, go down 3 buttons here, be good to go.
Mitch appropriating Jamaican culture, and we like it, baby.
I mean, yes. As like a little white boy going to Jamaica, and I came back. The only thing I came back with was a Jamaican Me Crazy sticker. I was pretty shitty.
Did you come back with like some row braids or whatever? So all right, so we have like.
Let me taste one last thing of ginger beer here. Oh my God, it's a Ketchustard.
Mitch, no.
Oh my God, it's slowly not even coming out.
He finally did.
No.
Oh, we knew it was gonna happen.
Oh God. Huge mistake.
Oh man, that's fucking good.
Well, we know that won't happen again. So I have this other one, which is like pineapple soda, but I don't know. I feel like that's probably just like Fanta. The more interesting one to taste is this Irish Moss peanut drink.
Well, are you saving the pineapple one, or
maybe we can cleanse our palate?
Okay, great. That makes sense.
Drink.
Yes, I get it.
Irish Moss
drink. Now, this is some shit that like people drink in Jamaica, and there's like anecdotally people are like, "Oh, give you a boner or something." So I thought I'd bring it in, get 3 boners in the studio.
Yeah, let's get hard.
Okay, I haven't had this in a long time, so it could be nasty. Let's see what it looks like when you pour it. Oh, it looks disgusting.
Oh my God.
That actually was maybe the most disgusting.
That was one of the grossest pours I've ever seen in my life.
How would you describe it? Yeah, chunky.
There's chunks of. Ooh. It smells like, it smells like peanuts.
Wow.
I'm going to try it.
It's very much smells like peanuts.
Just like peanuts.
Like baseball game peanuts.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
But you said it gets you hard on? Is this true?
Anecdotally, I think people say maybe
The Irish Moss Company is not going to let me drink in it because I am going to prove it wrong. But oh my God, it looks like cat food.
Wow.
I am
You're giving yourself a hefty pour. You really want to get hard.
That's
Mitch, it's fine. You don't need as much. Mitch, you could just do a little bit. Okay,
I need a lot.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to read. P.S. It's also a side effect of Ketchustard.
We're fucked. Priapism, here we come.
Headgum did put a jack-off bathroom in for us.
It really is like a peanut milkshake.
It's hard to overstate to our audio listeners how chunky this is.
It's really chunky.
It's like having trouble.
It's like pouring out boba.
I didn't think this would be so disgusting, but
guess what?
I don't think it tastes bad.
I love it.
I think it's pretty good. It's like a peanut milkshake.
It took me as long to drink it as it took me to drink the Ketchustard. It moved
really
as slowly as
out.
Ketchup down a cup.
Interesting.
This tastes really good.
It's good.
It's really distinct.
Casey, do you want to try this? I think we might have.
I think I have to.
Okay, we might have an extra cup. Didn't I bring an extra cup?
Casey's looking to get a hard on.
This is an extra cup, Casey.
Casey, you got to admit that you're looking to get a hard on. That's why you're trying it.
Well, I already had the Ketchustard.
You're halfway there.
If I had this as a boy, I would love it because I used to love peanut flavor. Like that was like my favorite flavor as a kid.
This is surprising to me because I think as a kid I thought I didn't like this, but this actually is really fucking good. It's like a candy dessert drink.
Yeah, it's like a syrup you would put on ice cream.
I have what it tastes like. It tastes like a good Slim Fast.
Kind of.
Like a good peanutty Slim Fast.
With a little bit of like...
Yeah, this is really good.
With a little bit of like Snickers flavor in there.
There is. There's Snickers
I've never seen something with the gross pour to good ratio. I've never seen anything.
Such a pendulum
That is
swing.
the most disgusting looking drink.
Yeah, from being repulsive to being delicious.
Even looking in the empty cup, it looks vile.
It looks nasty.
But it tasted great.
It's very interesting.
All right, so what was that one called again?
Irish Moss.
Irish Moss.
Which I think is like a type of...
Mitch's pubes.
Exigo.
My people are from like Irish Moss. I've told you this before. I'm from like the bogs of Ireland.
Wow.
Here's
okay,
here's my question.
Pour this last one.
Yeah, what do we do? Do we all just take sips of it?
Here, I'll just take a swig.
Also, I will say this.
Yeah.
Fucking hard as a rock.
Oh. This is just pretty much like Fanta to me. Like I feel like this was a really popular one in Jamaica, and
I like this actually a lot too.
When Fanta,
last two are my favorite.
When Fanta came out, I was like, oh, they finally are gonna. Yeah, there's a market for this.
The same
bad
cool cat is on
aftertaste
here.
on that one.
Yeah,
that's the only
interesting.
Going down, I liked it, but the aftertaste is a little chemically.
It's got the cool cat on the front. Great big yellow color. Like it really looks like fresh piss.
Sugar daily value percentage at 92.
Okay,
there we go.
Not bad.
I do feel insane from the sugar. We just took sips and I do feel fucking crazy.
I feel like we may have gone
the aftertaste.
Such an accurate assessment. It tastes really good going down and then it lingers in your mouth
in a weird
way.
Aftertaste.
It's a little sciencey.
Maybe because of some color stuff that they're doing. Like it's such a pronounced color.
Yeah.
So if it didn't have to be that yellow, I bet it'd taste better.
Yeah, it has FD&C yellow number 5. Maybe that's what's doing it.
Uh-oh, that's not going to be good for our boners. Our boners are confused right now.
That's fun, though.
Would you, so Nick, you've never been out of the country. Do you think a place like Jamaica is a place you could have fun? Like, are you a beach hang guy?
Yeah,
I'm a surfer dude.
Yeah, I'm a classic SoCal surfer dude. I like fun in the sun. I like the beach. I like the sand between my toes. I like the surf. I like the ocean breeze. I think I could like an island drink.
Spoken like a guy who really loves that stuff.
I do. I love it. No, I think Jamaica's fun. It's got like all-inclusive hotels, like kind of like Mexico. It can be pretty fun, but it's also kind of scary a little bit. The stuff happening with the LGBTQ community in Jamaica is really bad. I think it's maybe the least tolerant country in this hemisphere, I would say. But other than that, pretty great. You guys should probably do a show there. Okay, so I brought in these chips, and I think they speak for themselves. They're banana chips, but don't let the word banana fool you. I've had banana chips before that I don't like, and then these are like, me and my dad used to have to hide these from each other because we would just down these bags like.
Are they called chippy chips?
They're called chippies.
Chippies. Bananas, just right. Frites de chippies.
That's right.
Ingredients: green bananas, salt,
Yes.
and vegetable oil. So pretty simple.
Pretty simple, and I think just one of the best crunches and sort of pure chip flavors.
Try not to crunch on the microphone.
Here, let me grab a couple. These are a classic Jamaican snack. I've had thousands of bags of these. They're really simple, but I don't know, like
I could eat these all day. These are fucking
other
great.
banana chips, I feel like they're too banana-y, or like the sweetness of the banana is not that. Like these are just like, I don't know. I like these better than plantain chips too.
The texture of them being like works a lot. That with them being so crispy because they're so thin cut.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's great. Because yes, when I've had them before, they've been like more like discs of bananas, like you'd have like at the top layer of a parfait or something like that, and it's too thick. It's too banana-y. This is great.
These are very interesting.
Delightful.
There's a and there is like a umami
Like banana-y
aftertaste a little bit, but it's like they're good.
I love it. If these get left in the studio, I will take. I mean, I inhaled. I bought 3 bags of these.
Yeah.
A couple days ago, and I have only this bag left.
Now, do you think they would work dipped in Ketchustard?
I actually do think they would, because it's just
Only
like
one way
a
to find
delivery method. I think
Right.
Mitch might have to go. Oh, it's in the nasty cup.
One way to find out here. Wise, you want to try?
Yeah, you can have me one.
One problem with these is they're so crispy.
Buddy.
If you eat too many, they will just destroy your gums, and like
Oh yeah.
these can be bad for.
I got news. It does work in a Ketchustard.
What doesn't work? Dylan, you went off on this.
Oh yeah, it works. Quick down.
It works.
I mean, look, I'm glad we got to have some Jamaican snacks. I'm pissed we didn't get to sing our parody songs, but
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't get to sing a
Sucks.
single
we didn't
parody
get
song.
to sing
song.
them. Worked so hard on them.
There is a Bob Marley tribute to freedom menu item that is just Rasta. Does anyone guess what it is?
Is it pasta?
Pasta.
It's Rasta pasta. It is Rasta pasta.
We both got it. We immediately.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. But isn't like Pastafarianism like an actual religion?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So I kind of feel like that's stolen valor. I don't think that's right. But yeah.
Wait, it's just wait, is there?
I'll have the Rasta, please. Is
Yeah,
that
so
what
is it, you're ordering, but like, is it pasta with tomato sauce? On
No,
it?
it's jerk shrimp, beef tips, bell peppers, onions, jerk cream sauce, and scallions. That sounds like they could be pretty good.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Diston, can I pitch
Yeah.
something to you?
Please.
Because I know you do characters. It's not really my thing, but I've been working
Uh-huh.
on a character.
You're
Mitch has
working
been
on a
helping me with
guy?
this. Yeah, I got this character.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Now.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
No, because we talked about a few episodes back.
Are
this
you
came out.
going to just give away this guy?
No, I'm not giving it away. I'm just saying, like, it's like, is this character I've been workshopping? It's is this guy? Hey, I'm this guy.
Hey,
how's it going? I'm this guy.
How's it going?
And so, like, I have a few things about this guy's character game. One is that he, I love to shave a little bit of money. You know, it's nice.
Okay, he likes to
Oh, he's
save
down.
a little bit.
Yeah,
buddy.
he's
I'm always
thrifty.
down to
He's
save
Okay,
a
I
little
think
money.
this is good. I think this is good.
He thinks, I think a woman is most beautiful when she's breastfeeding. So it's kind of like a low grade lactation.
So he's a little
fetish.
off.
He's a little, yeah.
So he likes breastfeeding quite a bit. We
Yeah.
It's like
established.
both sweet and gross at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a new thing that I
Okay.
thought of for this guy that I don't know if it exactly fits in, but like I kind of like it individually, and I thought maybe we could just like try to like just beat it out.
Okay.
So things I'll say what it is, and then I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So the thing is now that he finds himself in situations where he thinks someone was jacking off, but this is key. He doesn't know for sure. There's just some strong circumstantial evidence.
Okay.
So like, is like just what? Give me like a
he'd
like
be
a
like,
business something.
hey, what's that smell in here?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You would just lay on your bed, huh?
So he's gone into like a changing room or something.
Yeah, he was going to a changing room. He's like, I was next to this guy in this changing room. I was like, I hear him sort of futzing around in there. I don't know what he's up to. Well, I think he might have been jacking off.
I think it smells like Jergens lotion in here.
Because he's really doing like if he was changing his shorts, he was changing them pretty vigorously.
And is it that like he won't let it go? Like
he won't let it go, and he's also like, I can't prove it. I don't know for certain, but
I think this is.
But hold on a second. He also likes seeing ladies breastfeed, but then it's kind of like, how does he feel about being in these situations where people get?
I think he doesn't like, but I think it's like that sort of thing of like, you have your blindness for your own, deficiencies.
He's not seeing that he's a little bit of a creep.
He doesn't see that he's creepy. He's just like, women they're the most beautiful when they're breastfeeding their child.
Because here's what I would say. I think this is funny. I think this is a good third thing. Yeah. And I think it would be funny if like he goes off for a really long time, like about being like suspecting someone's jerking off there, like. He has all these clues. He can't prove it. He can't prove it. And he should go off for like a minute, 2 minutes. And then at the end, he should go, because if people are jacking off, like I could. Like he's just saying, like, he wants to know if people were jacking off, because if they were, like, you could have told him.
If we were just jacking off in public now, I feel like I would do. I can do that too. If I don't know what the rules are.
You gotta be open.
Social mores change over time.
Can we do that?
People are just doing that now. Okay.
I think this is a good.
I was at the Tiki Theater and Fred Willard sitting next to me, and I love him in all his movies and things like that.
Fred Willard.
We were watching a nasty film up on the screen, and then I had a feeling that he might have been jacking off.
Oh, what were you doing there?
I was just watching the film.
Oh, okay.
But if we were jacking off in the Tiki Theater, I'd like to know about it. I can't prove it. I don't know. Good. I don't know if he was doing it for sure.
I think this is good. He goes on Yelp and he writes out long things.
Rest in peace to Fred Willard too, by the way.
Yeah, the way he loves being brought up in the media.
One of the funniest dudes ever.
So
I was fine with. He was at you gonna jack off at the jack off theater.
It's fine. Leave the man alone.
If you see me in the jack off theater, I'm jacking off.
Yeah, I mean it's the jack off theater.
It's the jack off theater.
What are we doing?
I've never said like, you know what, we should go see the new Mission Impossible at the Tiki Theater. That's where you're gonna jack off.
That's where you're gonna jack off.
That's where I'm going to see the movie Wild Things.
They're just showing like R-rated softcore movies. Yeah,
it does make me feel like maybe it was inappropriate.
Wait, I just remembered something. So we are dealing with obviously these studios and these companies. Like, we don't want AI to replace us.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you guys feel about AM replacing you?
Wow.
Amelia Marino?
I think you guys might be fucked.
Wow.
I gotta say, is Amelia funnier than you guys?
I mean, yeah. So?
It sucks.
There's a million people funnier than us. So
I know, but then also like speaks to the fan base in a way that I was listening to an episode recently, and Amelia was on there chopping it up, and I thought, you guys should maybe go on strike and get a deal to protect yourselves from Amelia taking over Doughboys. And I'm just worried. I want you guys to look into the future because you could be replaced.
There were people online who was saying, someone said something about me. Oh, they were saying if we got into a fight again, they were like, if Mitch is gone and then Amelia came in, like it would be okay.
Was this guy saying that?
He was.
And if people were jerking off,
I'd like to know about it.
I think you guys have found a really, really, really funny producer, and that could be a problem for you.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Anything she wants to do, we're happy to facilitate.
Okay.
That goes for Emma too, and Casey.
If she's replacing one of us, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You both seem to be independently okay for her replacing one of you.
Yeah, if she's replacing me, fine.
As a matter of fact, can she?
Very funny.
Very funny. I wanted to give her a shout out. She was cracking me up the other day.
I was watching that movie, The Whale. It's a Brendan Fraser movie.
But I went to I was in the bathroom at the beginning of the movie.
I didn't hear.
Someone jerking off.
Yeah.
I can't prove it.
I don't
But
know
the
for
way the
sure.
movies play it out,
I don't want to point any fingers, but I think there was a meatball sandwich I was eating.
that's your guy. So I like that it's two separate guys. One guy is obsessed with finding people jerking off, and the other guy is like really looking for a meatball sandwich. This is good. Oh man. Oh, and God, I had another thought driving over here.
Yeah.
I think for the actor strike, I know, Nick, you're not doing intros for the writer strike.
Right.
I think for the actor strike, I think, Mitch, you should only say Heidi Ho. You should just say Heidi Ho. You shouldn't do a Cartman impression.
That's a great.
Wow.
Because that is
great.
kind of acting.
Yeah. So no, I guess I can't do it anymore.
I think you just come in, you
Heidi ho,
you read it like you're on a reality show.
Heidi ho.
Heidi
Yeah.
Ho. I think that
I'd like that.
and then
It's the only thing I prepare for each episode.
Like an athlete doing an ad for a bank. Like just like
Heidi ho.
Shaq for the general.
yeah.
Those are pretty good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see a funny commercial,
The general on strike.
I think the general was at the picket line this morning.
He was handing out muffins. It was so
great.
sweet.
It was really
awesome.
sweet. What the? Oh, there's a funny commercial with Will Hines that only airs in Australia, and it's Shaq and Will Hines. in the
Really?
commercial.
Wow.
And it's really funny. And Will only has one line, and he's doing an Australian accent. And I'm telling you, when I saw it, I laughed so hard when I texted him like, "Will, what the fuck?" I think the story was like someone was supposed to be in this commercial, like a real Australian person. They shot it in LA or something. Then they dropped out, and then they replaced that person with Will.
Wow.
And hey, if you guys want to search that commercial down, very funny commercial.
Damn, Will Hines and Shaq in
Yeah.
a commercial together.
Yeah,
Just in Australia?
yeah.
And it is the general?
No. It's like a betting app or something. I think, or it's like online gambling. Maybe I saw it when I was watching Australian Survivor on like VPN or something.
Wow, Australian Survivor. It feels like that must be more intense.
I would think so.
They're nicer.
Oh, okay.
They're not as Americans are the shittiest people in the world.
I saw like years ago I directed a short and that Will Hines was in, and there was a point where I gave Will a note. I was like, hey, and it was basically, hey, could you just like come into the room a little faster? And he just goes, just shakes his head no.
Yeah, it sounds like Will. He's like, I can't.
Yeah.
If you want me to shoot any more of this, probably no. God, if you were still making videos, we could do like South Park: The Force Awakens with Mitch.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Where
great.
I
you'd
would
be
love
like
to.
you'd be like an older like Cartman, and you'd be like on Ochto, and Kenny's like son would be coming.
I don't want to
you.
be fucking Cartman.
No, it'd be funny. You'd be an older Cartman, jaded from the world, and they'd be like, "Cartman, we need you in South Park," and you'd be like, "No." You take a cheesy poof and throw it over your shoulder.
Oh my God, they froze Kenny in carbonite.
Yes. Damn it, we could do this if it wasn't for the fucking strike.
We
That's
could do it. We
We
can.
totally could have done it.
I am excited to see the general on the line. We're gonna see the celebs gonna get on the lines.
I hear
wives.
Tony the Tiger's already out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So you guys have
I saw Kermit on a dating app the other day.
Oh man.
he was on Ribbit. Only celebrity frogs. It's him and the WB frog.
and Kermit's saying like not looking for a relationship. I'm like, oh shit, this guy's
Ethical
looking-
non-monogamy.
Yeah.
You know what's a bummer is that I was over at one of the lots, and it's like you're picketing the gates where the cars drive in.
Mhm.
A fucking Range Rover drives in. A guy yells out, "Impeach Biden!" Like drives through the past picket line, yells, "Impeach Biden!" Rolls, and I look inside. It was Captain Crunch.
Well, he's
Like,
such a military.
yeah, he's such a
he's
military
so
guy.
Military, like the way he's been talking about Ukraine, I'm kind of like, Captain Crunch. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you doing?
There was
Kind of sucks.
I was on the line. I was picketing for the WGA at this
Mhm.
point, and I was like, "Hey, honk your horn!" Look over. This guy driving a cart. It's Mario. He doesn't fucking honk. He just drives right through.
Oh,
That
man.
sucks.
But you know what? His brother Luigi, he was on the line the entire time.
Wow,
Wow.
He's an ally.
that's
good.
good. One of my
Do you not believe me?
No,
No,
I
I
believe
believe
you.
you.
I
I'm just
believe
like-
you.
Do you not believe me?
No, I
No, I
totally
believe
believe
you.
you.
I believe you.
My strike captain is actually the Tricks Rabbit, and a lot of the signs that they've been sort of making are a little confusing. It's like, shut up, silly studios. Residuals are for us. And I'm like, it's such a stretch. I just don't think people are getting it.
Well, and then also because I've been on the line with a Tricks Rabbit. He'll just leave his picket sign and goes away, and then someone shows up and they're like, "Well, I don't want to hold this."
Oh my god!
Like what? This is like whatever. Like I'm a guy who writes for Real Time with Bill Maher. Why am I holding sign? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah,
freaking thing. It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's gonna be good. I'm excited, and yeah,
you got to feel optimistic about the future of the industry because there's so much solidarity from all the labor unions. And I'll also say, Mitch, you've already been out there. A lot of SAG-AFTRA people have been out there. See SAG-AFTRA people every day. Saw them this morning. I see IATSE people there. A shout out to Ann, who's over at the Sony lot, who's IATSE and brings drinks for everyone every day.
You could just promise me one thing.
Yeah,
we get to do the clown draft at some point.
Should we draft like one clown now?
Okay, let's do one clown draft. Let's do one, and Mitch,
then we'll do the rest later.
Mitch, you can start.
Me first?
Yeah,
okay.
you can start.
Joe Biden. Bye.
Fuck, that's good.
Doughboys Media.